Hello, and thank you so much for viewing this video on how to SEO your blog post. Let's take a look at my website for the Proofreading Power Academy, startproofreadingnow.com. So this is the website where I have included a very intentional blog about proofreading. When you look at my website, you can tell that I have a lot of resources, books and online classes, a free skills test for people who are interested in proofreading. There are all of the books. So if you're interested in proofreading, then you should come to this website. And that is my purpose. I want people who are interested in learning how to proofread to come to my website as a first option. That is my purpose. I want them to get good, clear, accurate information about proofreading, and I want them to buy my books and online classes. So this is what I want to do with my blog. I want to give people good information on my blog, but I also want them to be directed to my books and online classes about proofreading. So that is what I had in mind when I developed my blog and my blog articles. So your blog articles should answer a question. When you're deciding what to write, why would people want to read your article? What information are they looking for? You want to think about your reader and your audience and not yourself. So, on this first example, how can I learn proofreading? That is information that people are actually looking for. Well, I had already written about this in my book, Start Your Proofreading Side Hustle. So I took excerpts from my book and turned it into a blog article. So let's take a look at some of the elements here of this blog article. So you want to write content, number one, that people want to read. You want to answer a question with your content. The body of your article should be at least 300 words because that's when Google starts indexing. I would say 300 to 500 words. Sometimes your blog articles might run longer than 500 words, but you have to remember the attention spans of your readers, and you don't want to put fluff in your articles. You just want to get right to it and write as cleanly as possible. So I found out that people were searching for how can I learn proofreading through researching this, through doing some search engine optimization keyword research on Google. So let's look at Google. I typed in proofreading, and this is what came up. What you want to do is to pay close attention to the people also ask box, because these questions give you insight on what people are looking for regarding proofreading. Also, at the very bottom of Google, you want to look at these suggestions, searches related to proofreading. These could be keywords and phrases that you insert throughout your blog post. So when writing your blog, you want to include SEO keywords and phrases that you found throughout your research. Your blog title should include SEO keywords and phrases without being awkward or without being spammy or salesy. So I just took this, how can I learn proofreading? Because I found that when I did the research on Google. Here is the body of your article or the text of your article. You also want to use what we call H2 headers within your article. This Proofreading Courses Online divides the article, and this is an H2 header that will get indexed and read by Google. Proofreading Courses Online is an SEO keyword that I found through my research. Proofreading books and workbooks. Proofreading books is actually something people were looking for, so that is also an SEO keyword and phrase. So you want to use H2 headers throughout your article. This is what we call an H1 header. It is the main title of the article, which will also be read and indexed by Google. Here's another example from an article I wrote called Finding Freelance Proofreading Jobs. You want to use appealing images that you will add a link to and some alt text, and we'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Again, here are H2 header tags with some SEO keywords and phrases. You also, whenever possible, want to include external links. This also helps your SEO rank on Google. It gives the appearance of you having researched your article, but also the fact that you are willing to link to other authoritative sources sends a signal to Google that, hey, maybe we should index this particular article, since they are also including authoritative sources in their work. This is another H2 header tag. As I said earlier, I want people to buy my books and online classes, so here is a shameless plug for my book. Start your proofreading side hustle, maximize your writing skills. And you want to end your SEO blog articles with a brief bio. You want people to know who you are and what you do. You also, in the bio, want to include a link to your main website or to your LinkedIn profile page. Remember, LinkedIn is a professional networking site, and you want to build your authority as an expert in your field. I want people to recognize me as an expert in proofreading. When they think about proofreading, they need to find a website for Ashan R. Hampton. So that in a nutshell is how you write and begin to SEO your blog articles. Now you need to update the SEO settings on your blog post. And this is going to be in accordance with your web host provider. My website is hosted through Wix. So these are the settings that Wix.com provide, but you use the settings of your provider, whoever that might be. So I'm going to come under settings. Here's the photo. I want to click advanced. Here's what we call a meta description. You want to put a brief summary of your article. The first paragraph of my articles always serve as a good brief summary because that's how I like to begin all of my articles. So this is actually the first couple of sentences of the article. I think that's the first sentence. So you want to make sure you always put in a brief description so that Google will know what your article is about. Next, you want to go to the settings that say SEO. This is what your entry will look like on Google. So you want to make sure all of this information is accurate. The URL slug. The title of the article is actually an SEO phrase that people search for. So when people start looking for finding freelance proofreading jobs, then hopefully they will be directed to this article. That is the point in getting found on Google and getting ranked on Google so that people who are searching for information related to your business can find you as an option, as an answer to the information they're looking for. Put the title of your article, and this is what search engines will index. You also want to put in your meta description. Now, this gives you a few more characters than the first description box. So this is actually maybe the first 3 to 5 sentences of my blog article. And again, this is what it will look like, your entry will look like on Google. Categories. This is an extra step, but it's one that you want to take. You want to make it easy for Google and for your readers to understand what information is in your article. So I only set up for this blog site, only set up 3 categories, but this falls in the proofreading category. And as we saw earlier, when people type in proofreading, I want them to find the articles that are under proofreading. Tags. These should be SEO keywords and phrases that you found through Google or through some other tools for SEO keyword research. So for this article, the tags are proofreading, proofreading jobs, freelance proofreading. Your tags should directly relate to the information that is in the article. And you want to optimize your images. So you want to click on your image or hover over it to get to the image settings. Here, if you want to write a caption, the caption will actually show below the picture. I don't want anything to show below the picture, so that's why it's empty. But if you need to give a photo credit, then you would write the photo credit and the author of the photo right here, because it will show directly under the image. Alt text or alternative text description. Describe what is in this image. So I want to put in a phrase that relates to what this article is about. So I typed in finding freelance proofreading jobs, just that simple. Now, if you want this picture to link to something, decide what you want it to link to. Since people can potentially be directed to this article through Google and have no idea about my main website, I want this image to direct them to my main website. So I'm going to put in the URL for startproofreadingnow.com. And on Wix, I need to go to another setting to put in this link. So I'm going to click Done. Here is the icon to insert a link into an image. And those are all the settings I need, so I'm going to click Save. And click Publish. And you're done. So that is how you write and SEO a blog post. Hopefully this information has been helpful to you. If you want more information like this, then you want to head to my online class, Easy SEO for Social Media Growth. This is a new online class that I developed, Easy SEO for Social Media Growth, that gives you complete how-to steps on how to optimize your social media pages with SEO to increase your chances of getting found on Google. You will not find another class like this at this particular value. So head to my website, arhampton.com/classes, and look at this description. Look at everything, all of the lessons in the curriculum for the class, all of the details. Look at a free video to see what the class looks like once you enroll. All of this information about the class. So you definitely want to enroll now if you are indeed interested in taking every opportunity to increase your chances of being found on Google and growing your audience and increasing your sales for whatever products and services you offer. This is the point of search engine optimization. All right, thank you so much for watching and happy learning.